Unveiling the Opioid Empire, the family behind addictive painkillers. In the shadows of a billion-dollar empire, a web of deceit and devastation unfolded. This is the gripping tale of the Sackler family, renowned art patrons turned criminal masterminds behind an opioid empire that shattered lives and reaped unimaginable fortunes. Brace yourselves for a tale that will leave you questioning the true cost of wealth and power. This is the chilling saga of the Sackler family's billion-dollar opioid empire. The opioid epidemic in the United States has been influenced by various factors, with the involvement of the Sackler family and their notorious opioid painkiller OxyContin being a significant contributor. As the crisis escalated, reaching a point where over 100 people died each day, President Trump declared it a national emergency in 2017. The issue stems from patients frequently being prescribed potent painkillers during hospital stays for surgery or chronic pain. While these medications relieve many, they can inadvertently lead individuals into addiction cycles due to withdrawal symptoms. So, how did this crisis become so catastrophic? Enter the Sacklers. They perpetuated a cycle that pushed OxyContin onto every individual who had minimal need for such a drug. They corrupted the entire supply chain by employing a legion of sales representatives, influencing doctors through financial incentives, and lobbying for favorable regulations. Meanwhile, they amassed billions in profits, all while countless lives fell into the clutches of devastating addiction. The Sacklers prioritized their financial gains over concerns about the highly addictive nature of their drugs, callously disregarding the consequences. In 1952, three brothers named Arthur, Mortimer, and Raymond Sackler purchased a small pharmaceutical company named Purdue. They were psychiatrists who conducted extensive research on the biochemistry of mental illness, publishing over 100 research papers together. In addition to his research work, Arthur Sackler became known as an advertising pioneer in the pharmaceutical industry. Leveraging his research paper, he convinced the Journal of the American Medical Association to run a color advertisement brochure, which was a groundbreaking achievement. Arthur Sackler's most significant success came with the drug Valium, which became the first medication to surpass 100 million in sales. He marketed Valium as a drug that could alleviate various ailments using a term he coined, psychic tension. During the 1980s, Arthur Sackler was inducted into the Medical Advertising Hall of Fame, recognizing his contributions to the field. In summary, the Sackler brothers, particularly Arthur Sackler, made significant contributions to the pharmaceutical industry through their research, advertising innovations, and successful drug marketing. Purdue Pharma, a pharmaceutical company founded in the 1950s, rose to prominence in the 1990s following the introduction of the drug OxyContin. Despite starting as a small-scale enterprise, Purdue Pharma has profoundly impacted the industry. OxyContin, a medication used for pain management, is an extended-release form of oxycodone, an opioid painkiller. Purdue Pharma promoted OxyContin as a major breakthrough in pain management, advertising that it could provide long-lasting relief to patients. The company marketed heavily to doctors and offered financial incentives to healthcare professionals who prescribed the drug. While Purdue Pharma accentuated OxyContin's effectiveness in treating pain, it played down the potential risks of addiction associated with this medication. Purdue Pharma's tactics were highly aggressive, with an extensive marketing campaign including aggressive sales techniques. Despite these claims, research has shown that OxyContin can be highly addictive and more damaging than other medications. So, are you liking the video so far? If yes, what are you waiting for then? Subscribe to the Crime Files and just wait for your jaw to drop faster than an addict running to get another fix, as we move further in the video. Purdue Pharma was very strong at marketing. It used tactics that no other company had. Its main aim was profit. Money was what it ran for, and the company was earning a lot more profits than any of its competitors. As the demand for OxyContin increased, more prescriptions were handed out, leading to a significant increase in misuse and addiction. Sadly, many people who were initially prescribed the medication became dependent on it, and in extreme cases sought out illegal methods to obtain more of the drug. The highly potent and addictive nature of OxyContin played a significant role in contributing to the surge in opioid addiction and overdoses across the United States. A comprehensive analysis of the issue reveals that many healthcare professionals, including doctors and nurses, were not adequately educated or trained on the risks associated with prescribing opioids, which led to the overprescription and misuse of these drugs. During the early 2000s, concerns regarding the addictive properties of OxyContin started to emerge. Purdue Pharma, the manufacturer of the drug, was hit with numerous lawsuits that accused the company of utilizing deceptive marketing tactics. The allegations included misleading healthcare professionals and understating the risks of addiction associated with OxyContin. In 2007, Purdue Pharma and 3 of its executives pleaded guilty to criminal charges related to misbranding OxyContin. They agreed to pay a significant amount of money as part of the settlement. A comprehensive examination of the situation indicates that Purdue Pharma was involved in unethical practices and misrepresented vital information on the drug's effects to the public and healthcare professionals. Despite the immense legal trouble caused by their company, Purdue Pharma, the Sackler family persistently and lucratively maintained its ownership. They have been able to secure their status as one of the wealthiest families in all of America, garnering a reputation for their philanthropic donations and impressive art collections bearing their name. However, the validity and sincerity of their philanthropy has been contested by many, with accusations that their charitable acts have been thinly veiled attempts to absolve themselves of guilt and fueling the ongoing opioid epidemic. The opioid crisis has risen over the last few years, leading to widespread public outrage against the Sackler family and Purdue Pharma. Thousands of lawsuits have been filed by individuals, states, and cities against these entities, all seeking accountability for their involvement in the crisis. These lawsuits claim that Purdue Pharma engaged in aggressive marketing strategies to promote OxyContin while trivializing its associated health risks. This tactic eventually contributed to the opioid epidemic, which has had a catastrophic impact on communities nationwide. To add to this, Purdue Pharma has been accused of deliberately downplaying the highly addictive nature of its drug, further exasperating the issue. The Sackler family has also been implicated for their involvement in the company. Purdue Pharma, the pharmaceutical company responsible for manufacturing OxyContin, has been facing increasing legal pressure due to its involvement in the opioid crisis, which has taken a significant toll on public health. In response to this, the company filed for bankruptcy in 2019. To settle thousands of opioid-related lawsuits, the Sackler family, which owned Purdue Pharma, agreed to pay a whopping $4.5 billion settlement. This settlement included provisions for Purdue Pharma to transfer itself into a public benefit corporation focused on addressing the opioid epidemic through its future operations. This decision aims to highlight the company's efforts toward public welfare and dealing with a crisis which has caused significant damage. The narrative of the Sackler family's opioid kingdom serves as a warning about the perils of aggressive pharmaceutical marketing, the dire consequences of addiction, and the culpability of pharmaceutical enterprises in public health emergencies. The saga has sparked intense debate about the ethical implications of drug promotion and the moral imperative of those who gain from the trade of addictive substances. The Sackler family, who amassed enormous wealth through their pharmaceutical business, has faced increasing scrutiny and criticism for their role in perpetuating the opioid crisis, which has devastated countless lives across the United States. The family's involvement in the manufacturing and promotion of OxyContin, a highly addictive pain medication, has prompted discussion about the ethics of drug promotion and the responsibility of those who profit from the sale of addictive substances. The impact of the Sackler family on the world, considering the ongoing opioid crisis, may not be fully known. Their actions, in contrast to their stated goals of leaving the world in a better place, exemplifies a remarkable case of hypocrisy. The Sacklers, who played a role in creating the opioid epidemic, prioritized their profits over the well-being of their patients they were meant to assist. It may be challenging to fully recover from the consequences of their actions. However, it is crucial to take steps to prevent similar occurrences from happening in the future. Phew, we're done for today. Did you think that the video was informative and interesting? What do you think of the Sackler family? Do comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Crime Files and press the bell icon to never miss out on any of our future videos. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to check out our channel for more crime-related content. We'll be back soon with another video. Till then, stay safe. Goodbye.